Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to, I think, day 10 of these videos, lockdown mentoring videos, which I think people are getting a lot out of. I'm really grateful for that. So the topic today, I've been asked this question by a couple of people, is around applying to become a barrister or a solicitor, to join a profession when you're a mature applicant. In other words, when you've already had another career and you're looking perhaps for a change of career in your 30s, your 40s, or even into your 50s, and you're looking to join a profession at a much later stage than perhaps is the convention. And my take on that, I was, one of those kind of people who went more or less straight through university, straight to bar school, and then straight on to pupillage within a couple of weeks, in fact, of finishing at the Inns of Court School of Law. So I'm kind of the more traditional kind of age range, and hence at the age of 50, I've been in practice now for 26 years. But over the years, when I've been interviewing for pupillages, and indeed, working with pupils in chambers, and when I've been interviewing for scholarships and the like, I've always been massively impressed by mature applicants, because I often those who are a little older, who may have children, may have caring responsibilities, often have significant financial responsibilities, mortgages, perhaps having to pay for all sorts of things. It is so much harder to find the time, the money, and the energy to get through the academic stages, the degree potentially, or the professional qualifications. But more importantly, when I've interviewed such candidates, what I've found is that they, on the whole, have a much more rounded experience base than their younger competitors. And for me personally, and I know it differs across chambers, but we do live in an era, of course, where age discrimination is prohibited. But I think it's increasingly the case that interviewers can see through CVs and can get to the meat of what someone's about, even if you or they are an older applicant. For example, many of the skill sets that people have had either as managers or even as teachers or all sorts of occupations, what they do is they tend to give a degree of credibility, a degree of communication skill, empathy and understanding of people, which are absolutely vital to a legal career, to be able to interact with people from all backgrounds, all walks of life, to be able to kind of understand where they're coming from. So there are huge advantages, it seems to me, because one of the things that a young lawyer coming in their 20s, early 20s in particular, coming in and sitting in front of a client, one of the hardest things for them to overcome is the client's prejudice that because they're so young, they probably don't know what they're doing, or they must be very inexperienced, which often will be true, of course. So mature candidates joining the profession, I've known doctors who have gone over from medical practice to become barristers, engineers, all manner of people who've done it, bring with them a sort of inbuilt credibility that allows them to go into those first client meetings and immediately establish a degree of credibility, because the client won't be thinking this is someone who's just come out of law school. The client is thinking, here's a 40-year-old or a 50-year-old man or woman in front of me who looks the part already, sort of pre-built, kind of ready-made, kind of mature person with life skills, experience, knowledge, communication skills, all the other things that you kind of build up as a patterner of your on top of your academic qualifications over the years. So my message to those of you who are nervous about the financial commitment and nervous about the fact that clearly your sort of overall earnings are going to be lower because you've got a smaller amount of time where you're going to be able to practice, by definition. If you go into the profession in your 40s or 50s, you'll only have sort of 20 years or so that you'll be able to practice. But my message to you is this: plan it carefully. Make sure you get your financial situation in order, because there's nothing worse than stressing about that. But if, and I've said this about other topics, including I think one of the videos in the last couple of days, but if you are absolutely passionate about becoming a lawyer and practicing as a lawyer, you have the money, you have the academic skills and the basic skills to do it, and you have significant life experience that's going to help you to understand clients and help you to become a better lawyer, go for it. Because the profession is changing and we are opening up, and there is nothing stopping you becoming a barrister in your 40s or 50s if that's your passion. But as with so many of these videos, if it's not your passion, if you're not 110% committed to it, you have to be even more committed to it. If you're a mature applicant, then just think twice before you commit the money and the time to it. But if it's the only thing for you, go for it and nothing will stop you. Thanks for watching.